Alright, this is my tank. It's an 80-gallon tank. I got about another 20 underneath with my sub. I see a lot of videos that don't really cover this online, especially about, choosing the fish that are in your tank. A lot of times when you go to a, aquarium or pet store or whatever, and you see a big, beautiful fish, I want that one, it's only $30, $40, I can afford this or that. A lot of these places they'll sell you the fish. They don't care what's in your tank or it'll last a little while and then it dies. And every fish I have in this tank, I made sure they were compatible with other fish in my tank. Even an example, the blue throat triggerfish here. If you see, I have corals in here. They're little frags, but they've been in here a while. You see a lot of places say that they're not reef safe. This guy has never, actually his name is Colossus, but he's never attacked another fish or I have never seen him be aggressive in this tank whatsoever. Actually these two guys, the big guys there, they were actually I got them from the same tank at the store that I use. Something like some places won't tell you, my flame angel here and my clownfish. My clownfish is aggressive towards him. I'm sure if I hold the camera on here long enough, he'll chase him away. Yep, there we go. I had a smaller tank about a year back. I think it was 45 or 50 gallon bow front tank. I had that tank for years. And a few years ago, I actually had a flame angel in there. And my clownfish would never stop, harassing him, would never leave him alone, and he, got stressed out and he died. Now in here, for the most part, they stay on other sides, and sometimes they'll hang out together, and he won't bother them. But for the most part, the clownfish, he'll chase him away. I've seen him, kind of nip at him once, and I've had the two of them in this tank for about 9 or 10 months with no problems. The tank's big enough that he can get away if he wants to, and he just kind of roams around the tank and grazes, and he doesn't bother anybody. But I'm assuming it's because of the the orange color or whatever. But the tank is big enough that it's not a problem. He's not constantly picking at him or anything. They'll chase each other and whatnot. Kind of looks like it's a game. If the tank was smaller, this guy would die. And before I added corals to this tank, I made sure that all my fish were going to be, compatible if I wanted to add corals in the future. And again, so it's just something you got to be careful. Do your research before you buy a fish. Don't go in and just go, oh, that's a great fish. There's guys out there that will sell you anything to make $1. It's wrong. You should be selling. Especially you own an aquarium store, I go back to a certain place because they do not do this to me. They know I'm going to spend my money there. I keep coming back there because they will say, look, it's a great fish. I don't recommend you putting that in there. Try something. Okay. I have fox face in here, a blue throat trigger, clownfish, a flame angel. I have 3 of these Bengai cardinals. I have 2, if I can find them. There's 1, Blennies. The guy, he's around here somewhere. I have 3. I just added, these are the last guys I added. These guys are cool. The engineer gobies. They actually look like eels. You don't see them in too many places. They actually dig out all the sand underneath my live rock here. They spit it out up here. They're really cool. Again, they look like they could be mean. Not aggressive whatsoever. I have cleaner shrimp. I have some emerald crabs. I have Mexican turbo snails and all that good stuff. Actually, let me see. I have a purple tip anemone back here. Of course, that's the spot that he likes to hang in. Is all the way in the back there. I've moved him several times. That's where he goes back. I don't know if it's because maybe my flow's too much or whatnot. But that's where he likes to hang out, so he's doing healthy, and I leave him there. And cool thing too, you know, I always saw videos of people hand feeding the fish, and I always wondered how you did that. And when I got my blue throat triggerfish, you know, I started reading about their diet. Something important you should do is, you know, every fish is different. All these guys eat different things. Now I give them all different types of things. They'll eat mice or shrimp, flakes, pellets, algae, you name it. They eat everything. But if anybody who's had a triggerfish here, you know, these guys have teeth that are not like the rest of the fish. Actually, most of these guys don't have teeth. This guy has teeth that are very human-like, actually. You can hear him chomping at the surface all the time. Now, his teeth were actually made, you know, they're designed to chew on krill. So you know, I'd read that they ate that. Now, I bought a bottle of krill. I put it in the tank, you take a bite out of it, and it would sit there. I'm like, it sucks. I got a whole thing in there. So I didn't feed it to him for a while. And one day, I just decided, let me see. You know, let me see what happens. Maybe if I hold it and he takes it from me. So actually, him and the fox race here, watch out, I will put my hand in the tank, and both of them will very peacefully. I gotta be careful of that fox face there. Okay, well, hang on. I can actually hold it under there, and they will take it right from me. Let me get a better shot here. So. There you go. Well, it's hard to hold the camera and actually do this and watch, because as peaceful as this guy is right here, if I got stabbed with one of his spines there, I would be in a lot of pain, and I really don't want to do that on camera. But let me try one more time here, and I'll actually put the bottle down here so we can get a better shot. Hang on, because like I said, it's really cool when you can. And these guys know when I come to the tank with this. So here we go. And you know, it's not like I had to train these guys to do that. They just did that. You know, they just came out of nowhere and did that. And it's cool. They, you know, my fox face, he'll eat nori right out of my hand. So that's something cool, you know. It's kind of, I mean, I know they're not dogs, but you know, normally you drop your food in the tank and then that's it. But it's kind of cool to hand feed those guys, you know. Kind of makes you connect with them a little bit. But that's all I got for now. Let me know comments or anything like that. This is my first video ever. So anything, ideas, suggestions, anything like that, reviews of anything, light setting up, anything you like there, power heads, anything, anything I can do, maybe make a better video, but hopefully this has helped somebody out there, so let me know. Thank you.